Hey, so checking in to wish you a fantastic weekend, but also to start a serious conversation and let you marinate on it over the weekend, okay? So why is it a quick conversation? I'm going off to Jeffs. Remember on my first Chronicles, I showed you how my spectacles gave up on me. One bit dropped off, another bit just gave up. So I'd be meaning to get them replaced. And then the other day, a friend of mine told me Jeffs has a 50% off. Let me tell you, what anybody who is doing value is my friend. So I'm going to Jeffs and I'm going to get myself new frames, and I'm going to show them off. You hadn't heard about the 50%? I hear it's real, even on designer frames. Like, it's not even a joke. But you see, by the time you watch this video, I'll already have gone there, gotten what I need, and left. Okay, great. I know I said there's three things that rule our minds and our hearts at the moment, and it is health, it is the education of our children, what is going on with that, and also money. We're afraid to talk about money, and today I want us to go there. But I still want to stay on health, and I've got to. Do not get tired of doing what you have been doing to ensure that you are negative for COVID 19. Do not get tired. Wash your hands, sanitize. But I'm gonna say this: wash your hands. Like I'm the sanitization. This thing sits on my desk, so even if I'm on a call and I've got my earpiece on, you'll see me doing this. People who've had Zoom calls with me know this happens consistently. I clean. But every time I get up and I go to wash my hands with soap and water, are you shocked at how filthy your hands are? Please don't stop doing that. Please don't stop wearing your mask and not touching your face. And I love wearing, it's always here. I know the way people ask me, where's your mask? It's here. I love the fact that it stops me from touching my face, because I touch my face even when I talk, even when I think. I'm like this. And please don't stop doing the things that matter. Keeping your immunity up, keeping your drinking down, getting a little bit of exercise, and upping your vitamin C intake. Please don't stop. Yesterday, I know everybody was having a conversation around 80, 81. And yes, the more we test, the more we find out. You don't become positive because you are tested. You are always positive. I hope you understand that. I like the fact that, we went, oh, that's good. That's good, because it gets us back into the mode of understanding that we must continue to do the right thing. Because you know what? It's been almost like 2 months. How fed up are you? You can't get fed up. But also, more importantly, inculcate. COVID is endemic. It's not ending. It's not going away. You're going to live with it. This is how you live from now on. Okay? Get that into your mind, that this is how we live. Don't do anything you don't need to do. Don't go anywhere you don't need to go to. Don't be attending a meeting, a gathering with 20 other people. Why? And I think it's also very important that, if we are to take the latest case we've heard about, 18 people were gathered, and out of those, 8 or 9, tested positive. That's 50% of that gathering. Think about gatherings. Think about who you're going to be with. Think about social distancing. It's not a joke. It's how we live. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to say COVID is endemic. It's the way we live. We're not going to wish it away. So can we get serious about doing what we need to do? I will get into the education conversation, because I'm loving the discourse I'm seeing from teachers and schools, and also parents talking about, what does it look like? I kept asking you guys, what's the protocol? Don't tell me you want to open school. Alafu. What is it Mutahi Kagwe call them? Mosquitoes. People somewhere between the age of 18 and 38. People who are positive, 0 symptoms, who are infecting the rest of us. I mean, we need to think. We can't do fear. We can't do shut down, close the doors. No. Think, act, but with a plan. The other thing I want to talk about is money. we seem not to, and when I say we, you and I, no, not the guys who are selling vegetables and they used to be DJs or they used to be taxi drivers or whatever. No, you and I, we who had a salary and a side hustle. We're not willing to talk about the fact that we're all a lot poorer than we were in February this year. Why are we scared of having this conversation? Who are we trying to impress that everything is well? It's not well. I'll start with myself and then I'll let you marinate on this, and then we can start having a conversation about life and money, what we've learned, and then what we need to do. On the 15th of March, a ridiculous chunk of money left my life. Left. When I think about the fact that I had a cosmetic line, who's buying lipstick in a world of this? And anyway, things were closed. And lipstick is a luxury item. When I think about my other hustle, we're down 60% in revenue because it revolves itself around eventing, and eventing is over. There are no birthday parties, there are no graduation parties, there are no anniversaries, none of that. Okay? MC extraordinaire, moderator, that's another piece of income that left, just disappeared. Okay, so I can truthfully say anywhere between 500,000 to 700,000 shillings left my life overnight. And then I took a pay cut. Took a haircut. So, and I'm not alone. So what did I do? I reorganized. I took out a piece of paper and a pen and reorganized my entire life structure. And the reason I'm saying we seem to be afraid to talk about it is that we don't want to stare the truth in the face and start saying, what should I be saving if I wasn't saving enough? If there's an investment opportunity, what should I be doing? And what is the vehicle? Because I also want to be able to liquidate that item. What are the changes I need to make financially? And where are the opportunities? Earlier today, I was on an amazing webinar with an amazing group of women and Charles Morito of Google. And he quoted something that I find wonderful. And he said, not only are we all a little poorer, okay, and some people are a lot poorer, but when the opportunities come, they'll come like raindrops. So your job is to put out as many buckets as possible so you can catch as many of those raindrops. And I love the way he said that, and he and I were on the phone going on and on about the fact that, you know, he's probably the first of very few people who've actually said, okay, you know what? Things don't look like they did earlier this year. Heck, they don't look like they did this time last year. This time last year, I was balling out of control. What? Hi. I wouldn't even have left the office if Jeffs was having a 60% discount. Why? You know? But we're not talking about that. We who like to portray an image of we got it together, we probably do. We're more blessed and luckier than others. But the truth is, we need to start talking about money. We need to admit, number one, Kamanda, Nkubaya. But we must get up and do something. We need to make changes, and then we need to be open to other opportunities, like raindrops. How many buckets are we going to put out so we can catch it? So like I said, we talk about health. It dominates our conversations. We talk about education because our children are in our faces, but we don't talk about money. And even when we talk about it, we don't talk about it positively. That means we don't accept, and then we don't plan. And I'm hoping starting next week, I'm trying to find a name for it. You know the way you named this Caroline's Chronicles? I've been trying to find a name. I've been calling it co-living, COVID living, because that's what I want to do. I want to live, thrive, not survive, thrive in an era of COVID. It's endemic. It's not going anywhere. So what are we gonna do? Think about it, look after yourself, keep doing what you were doing to ensure that you and your family and those you love are well. There's no changing that. And then let's go. And when we talk on Monday, let's talk about what we gonna do. Because this is our new reality. It's our normal. And it's not changing, so we must adapt. Take care.